Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer, here. And it is about time, since it is a special occasion and since it is Thanksgiving, I actually want to get a chance to talk about one of my favorite manga series of all time, closer to One Piece, because One Piece right now still ongoing, but when it comes to used to be ongoing, was like the greatness of all epicness, man. The hype train, which was the one and only food source, the gourmet world greatness, the entirety of the universe and the world itself, of these OP creatures, of this beautiful environment, of these fantastic characters, really, really funny comedy, and best of all, lots and lots of freaking food. And of course, I am talking about the one and only Woo Woo Kugi Punchy Woo Woo Kunasuke Asuna Kuni Kats Anukunuka Sa Sekai wo Sarogoroko Deo. Yeah. Today, I am here to talk about, on a special occasion on Thanksgiving, about one of my favorite used-to-be ongoing series of all time, Toriko motherfucking greatness. First of all, before I actually begin this video, I just want everyone to know that hopefully you had a really awesome Thanksgiving day. Hopefully you ate a lot of turkey, drank, party your ass off, whatever you decide to do, that's pretty good. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, either from here, in this country or in other countries or whatever, just hope you had a really awesome day in general. But today I'm here to talk about Toriko greatness. One of my favorite covers, man. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bro. Look at that manly chest right there. I'm not gay or anything, but I'm just saying, look at that. You got Toriko and you got Heracles in the background. Now, of course, it is going to be my duty on one of these days. Duty. Okay, I was a little bit immature. I apologize. To actually go back and collect the original mangas of Toriko. Now, I do have some of the beginning ones. I don't have a lot of them, but most of them I do have is either a little more further beyond, and especially the start of the Gourmet World stuff. I know there's a little bit more of the Gourmet World stuff I didn't pick up yet. I still need to complete the rest of the Area 7 arc, which I still need to do, and then finally I will redo it and go back to the very beginning, starting from like Volume 1, and, you know, take it from there. But I will one day get a chance to collect this awesome series and just have my duty to collect all the volumes that come out here in the US, just to have like a complete full set collection, because I love this series to death, and it sucks so much. It really sucks so much that it had to end this soon. After 8.5 years, for the series, I wasn't around, I'm not like born-wise, but I just wasn't around that hype train for the whole 8.5 years. I really started about 3 years ago. 2013 is when I started getting to Toriko. Now, the reason why is because it wasn't just about me being interested because Funimation picked up the license to it, because, you know, for the anime version, even though, yes, I am guilty of watching the anime version a bit first, then switching over to the manga, you know, afterwards when certain scenes have stopped, and I was like, okay, so I'm checking out the manga, and then I went back to go back again from the beginning and read the manga, and, you know, I gotta say, man, there is a complete difference, but I will talk about the anime compared to the manga. First, let me just get into the history of how I got into Toriko. Basically, it was again in 2013. It wasn't just because of that, too. It was all thanks to a very popular YouTube reviewer, live reactor. I'm pretty sure you all know who it is by now. And because especially people compare me to this person, that how I'm pretty much like a person that's pretty much like him, except I'm not, you know, black, I'm white. But of course I'm talking about the king of lightning. Yes, it was all because of that one man that I actually got into the series. because I loved The King of Lightning back when I first started watching. Like, at the very end of, like, 2011 is when I started watching, man, way back in the day. And I have to say, I've seen his Toriko reviews, not from back then, but, like, recently towards the end of 2012, towards, like, 2013. And I saw, like, he was mad hype. Like, he rated this, like, yo's everywhere. And I'm like, fuck, man, is this really that great, man? I really gotta check this out. Because his fucking reactions after he reached the chapters were so goddamn funny. Even though I love his live reactions nowadays, because they're just, like, really on point. But, like, when he did, like, after he read it and he did his reviews... Dude, man, I would have such an awesome time. I was like, dude, man, you getting me hyped for this shit, man. I actually gotta check this out. And I did. I read the one chapter, what I think was like 220. Yeah, I believe so. I think it was 220. Where we had the fucking, like 200 Ren, I think it was. The 200 Ren. Oh my god, dude. I fucking remember that scene. And I was like, holy shit. I can't wait till I see this in the anime. Even though in the anime they did do it, the animation could have been a lot better for that part. I mean, it didn't have to go all out with the blood, but in the end, though, I would say that the manga, of course, succeeds it more. And the animation for that scene could have been better, but it was really cool with the OST, though. I did really like that scene a lot. I'm like, yo, the king isn't getting about this shit. So then I started to get into that Toriko hype face, like, okay, I'll watch a bit of the anime here and there, and then I'll get into the manga. That's how I started. Then I finally caught up to the manga's recent events with the Cooking Island arc, especially with Toriko versus Sergeant White. Yo, man, you should check out my very old fucking reviews that I did, man, back in the day. In fact, maybe I'll do that, like, not just here, but I was also going to do, like, a little montage. I don't know if I was going to do it now or, like, at the end of this year, where it would just be, like, all my best moments that I reviewed of Toriko. Like, it'll be kind of hard, though, because I have to switch, like, musics around and stuff. So it'll be pretty hard. But, you know, I am willing to do it, you know, if I really can. You know, the legacy of the Toriko... excuse me. The legacy of the Toriko hyped up fanboy beast, man. That's where the rise started to come. Now, of course, my Anime Game Freak 89 channel was gone, and I started to do most of the stuff on there, so it's like, fuck, most of that is gone. So you're gonna see mainly the ones from, like, end of 2014, maybe, like, 2015-ish on there when I actually moved. So it's like, yeah, but the older ones you'll see is like before the time skip. And that is what I was hyped. Dude, I actually took my shirt off, man. I actually took my shirt off during every time. People were like, oh my god, why would you do that? I was like, I don't care, man. Toriko gets me hyped, man. Fucking Toriko makes me go crazy, man. Because this series would put a smile on my fucking face. Big ass fucking grin every week. Because there's so much epic shit going down. The explanations of this world building. The world building, man. The world building was what really got me into it. Because I'm thinking of it as like One Piece, only 20, 50 times more infinity of the fucking world building. And they were really quick with the pacing too, I'm not gonna lie. The pacing was lightning fucking fast. Although, again, I was still a bit pissed how they skipped areas 5, 4, 3. Not so much of 2, because that's where most of the shit took place. Not so much of 2, mainly just 5, 4, and 3. If we would have just saw those, with this ending included that we got in the manga, I think it would have been a very nice, satisfying ending. Like, it really would have been. I mean, don't get me wrong, the ending wasn't bad. Again, it was a satisfying ending, but what kind of holds it back a bit, though, in my personal opinion, is the fact that it's so much hype, and I'm almost like, oh my god. But, you know the series is over, so it's like, but this could mean one day that the manga could come back for a sequel. It's a big possibility, big high demand. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Guarantee you. If they can find a way to greenlight the anime again, I mean, I know Toei's still owns a license to it, unless they can just, like, debunk the license from Toei, get it to a different studio, like Madhouse, or Bones, or whatever the fuck, you know, you want a high quality class animation studio, then by all means, then that will work. But if Toei does decide to do it again, they should do it right from the ground up. Do like the fucking Sailor Moon Crystal style shit. Make it like that animation or something. That'll actually be pretty damn dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Or if you do like, or if now Toshi can just animate the whole fucking series, it'll be the best goddamn thing ever, man. It will definitely bring it back to its popularity states, man. Yo. Alright, I could just imagine that. But basically, a series animated from just now Toshi alone with no other animators. Shit, man, Toriko will be so fucking lit right now. I'll be fucking jizzing everywhere. I don't give a fuck, man. I said that. I will be jizzing. I'll be masturbating every day, man, because Toriko is my life, man. But it sucks that I lived that life. I lived that life, and I have to move on. But anyways, that's how I started to get into the Toriko manga. That's how it all began. So now I'm going to be talking about the differences between the manga and the anime next, since I already talked about my interest and how I got into the manga. Now I'm going to be talking about how compared to the anime and the manga, my most enjoyment. Now, here's the thing. For some odd reason, I did enjoy somewhat both. Like, I did enjoy the anime, but I did notice there wasn't that much blood. It was kind of a bit more censored than usual. And I'm like, oh, no. And I thought it was just going to be like the DVDs or something that Toei did was going to be like more uncut or something. But nope. That wasn't the case. Apparently, it was the same shit, and I'm like, oh, god damn it. But I did notice that most of their DVD and Blu-ray releases, they do fix up the nudges, and some of the bad animation scenes, they, like, you know, kind of color it in or reanimate it. And it actually looks really cool. So if they do stuff like that, that'd be nice. So let me know if they did it for Toriko as well. Like, the original Japanese releases, not the ones that we got from, like, Funimation, those box sets, which didn't last too long, because, yeah. Now, here's the thing. While I did like the anime in some cases, it didn't really do it complete 100% justice due to it not being, like, fully uncut and everything. But with the story progression, it did the story right. In its way, it did still follow the story right. Until the Cooking Island Festival arc. That's where they completely fucked it up. They completely fucked up everything. Now, at the beginning, it was all set and good. And you know what was the random part of it all? During the Four Beast arc is where it got more uncut. Like from, you know, the poison, you know, the green rain thing that was raining down during the Four Beasts battle. I noticed that it was more uncut. Like, surprise, motherfucker. Did not expect that shit at all. So Toei really wanted to push his shit to the extra mile. It's like, okay, if we want this to sell well, we gotta make it more uncut, so that way people can get more invested into it. And a lot of people were fucking flipping out, like, holy shit. If they could do this to Toriko way back before then, it would have been fucking incredible. Like, I wouldn't mind Toriko being animated by Toei that much. If necessary, I wouldn't mind it that much. And the animation was fine for the most part, back at the very beginning of Toriko, like way back when it started. But then around like episode past 100 or so, I don't know what the hell happened. It's like the animation quality suddenly just like dropped. And it's kind of weird because One Piece, during the time skip, started to suffer a little bit of the same problems. So it was just like, what the hell? So it was like kind of weird how both of them ironically had that same motion with the anime TV series. But anyways, but again to that though, when it comes to the Cooking Island arc and the anime compared to the manga, of course the manga for the motherfucking win, the anime for the motherfucking fail, obviously, because they completely, and I hate to use the pun here, they literally completely butchered the ending to the arc. Like, no Red Oni Demon coming out of Toriko, no fucking Komatsu getting kidnapped at development for Toriko to get stronger to go to the gourmet world, none of that shit. Like, everything was completely changed. Nobody fucking died, which, again, really sucked anus. Nobody really died. And it's just like, oh, man, like, I mean, like, this sucks. It sucks so much. Like, it was just so bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it was kind of cool how, like, Joey just had the world on a plate, which I'll admit, that was some top tier OP shit, where, like, Joey had the fucking world on a plate, and he was like, oh my god, that's fucking ridiculously broken. But at the same time, it's just like, why are they doing this? Because, don't get me wrong, it's a broken fucking ability, but I just gotta say, what the hell is going on? This made no fucking sense whatsoever. I mean, it was kind of cool, but it made no sense, and it kind of pissed me off at the same time. Like, the way it just, like, ruined the fight. Like, the fire tornado things were cool, but I just didn't really give, like, some of the animation could have used a little bit more work, though. Like, the animation where Toriko and Sergeant were just, like, going blow from blow head to toe looked really well done, I'm not gonna lie. But then after when, you know, when the world was stopping, everything was just like, what the hell? Like, the animation-wise was suffering a bit more. Especially changing the entire ending, where all of a sudden Joey becomes, like, this Kaiju Godzilla shit, and then Toriko becomes as the King of Lightning calls it, vampire homosexual Super Saiyan, VHS for short, or, in my personal opinion, just the sparkly version of fucking Wolverine or something. Like, honestly, what in God's blue earth did they fucking, well, green or whatever. What the hell did they just fucking do? Like, I was just like, what the hell is this shit? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, some of the animation did look really well done. Some of them just looked like complete fucking garbage. It was just like, what the hell? Like, the meteor spice thing wasn't real, no danger. Oh no, there was no fucking extinction. No, none of that. It's like, oh, it was saved. I'm like, fuck. Alright, so, yeah, a lot of things they did wrong. A lot of things they did really, really wrong. And of course, compared to the manga, I had more of that greatness, enjoyment, even more, knowing that the anime was just suffering on its last leg, and it's like, oh man. However, though, I forgot to mention, there was one greatness of fight that they did extremely well, and it's actually the best fight they've done in the anime, the Cooking Island arc. Like, in the manga, every fight was pretty fucking dope. Every fight was epic. Every fight was incredibly well done in the Cooking Island arc in the manga. It was fantastic. One of my top favorite arcs in the Toriko series. The best fight I would say in the anime that was well done was the Tommy Rod versus Sunny fight, which I think was the best one they've done. That was so right on the money and so on point with the manga, especially how uncut they made it. And they actually killed. Okay, I can't say nobody else died. Okay, I correction. I can't say that because Tommy Rod they die in the anime. Surprisingly, I don't get why Toei did that, but whatever. I mean, hey, they can have that, which is fine, but don't have fucking everybody else dying. Yeah, that's nice. But anyways, so getting on to that though, the manga to me had that more of the greatness enjoyment. That's the one where I really got more hyped for. The art is really well done. The fights, oh my god, let's talk about the fights, man. The fights in Toriko are just beyond ridiculous. I love the fights, man. Of course, the main attraction for most shonens is the fucking fights, and the fights are pretty epic. I love the fights. They're epic as hell. They're insane as hell most of the time too, especially how powerful some of these creatures or these top tier dudes can really be. Like, you thought fucking Whitebeard was powerful. Wait till you meet fucking Naki Master Jiro or fucking Ichiryu or Midora. You broken ass motherfucking characters that will put like Midora to shame. Now I'm not talking about well, Midora. Okay, he's called Midora in Toriko, not Midora. Or Madara, I'm sorry. Madara, like, it'll put Madara to shame, okay? And fucking Aizen, because, bro, these characters break logic, like, no more with their fucking OP-ness. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But, granted, though, I mean, it's insane. And again, the world building is what really gets to me the most. I love the world building and everything. I mean, of course, the manga is where it got me to me, and it inspired me to express that feeling. So I went from like reviews to live reaction and reviews because, of course, I gotta be in there. Like, I gotta be in there to experience it with the rest of everybody. Like, to actually get in there live and just seeing me react and just me enjoying flipping out, getting almost literally heart attacks, just seeing like the most incredible things, including in this final arc, which I gotta say, for a final finale, for a finale arc, it was incredible, man. It was an incredible finale, man. Like, oh my god, Jesus, they did it. They actually made it better than Bleach, and I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, granted, I don't forgive Misatoshi for skipping areas 5, 4, and 3 again, but granted though, at least the finale was worth it. I gotta admit though, at least the final arc was on point. It really was on point. It really was on point. It was my favorite thing this year. My favorite thing of 2016 manga this year was definitely this finale arc of Toriko. It was, wow. It was so incredible the way everything started out. It's from all the setup and the build up to getting God. Wow, man. Wow. Yeah. So anyways, so yeah, the manga compared to the anime is where I enjoyed, of course, mostly more. But one day I would like to see a proper anime done right from Toei no, okay, not Toei, but some other animation company. Or if Toei does it, get better animators. Just saying. So now when it comes to, now, I talked about a lot of greatness. I talked about a lot of good. I mean, yeah, I did talk about some bad too, like mainly for the anime reasons. But what about bad for the manga? What's the bad parts about it? Well, okay, like I said, the mentioning of skipping areas from the gourmet world was kind of a dick move in my opinion, because I can understand why they were doing it, and it kind of sucks. It's not his fault. He had this shit on lockdown. Like, he probably planned this shit from the get-go. Like, the way the world building is, he probably planned it a long time ago. The problem was, Shonen Jump is like, hey, you know what? Not a lot of people are buying your volumes, and it's not on our top-selling charts of mangas anymore. Could we just wrap this shit up already? I know you had some brilliant plans of having especially a space, like, oh my god, like a space arc. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta cut you off, man. So, we gotta wrap this shit up. And that's exactly what Mitsutoshi did. It wasn't his fault. He had to rush it, which is why the whole gourmet eclipse thing had to rush him for time. Because they were on a time limit. It's like, yeah, they were on a fucking time limit. So they were like, shit. So that's why the whole gourmet eclipse thing was this hour. It was a time limit thing that they had. They didn't have that much time left in order to actually get all these ingredients done to prepare for the eclipse and prepare for God. So it's like, what the hell? So anyways, yeah. So again, that was the bad things about the manga, was the fact that we did do a lot of jumping and fast-paced skipping for no apparent reason whatsoever, let alone that Shonen Jump is giving the middle finger to Mitsutoshi. And I don't like that from them. I'm really hoping they do give him somewhat of another chance, that one day we will have a sequel. So I guess that was the only bad thing. Okay, I will admit, another thing in the series, now when it comes to the characters, like I said, the OP characters, Toriko, now which is my favorite character in the actual series? That is a tough call, because there's a lot of great fucking characters in Toriko that are just awesome. Like, there's just way too many characters for me to count from. I guess I'm going to have to say, I mean, I hate to say the main character, but I guess I would say definitely the main character, but not really. Let's see. My favorite character is really tough. I can name my top characters will be Toriko, definitely Zebra, definitely Coco. Out of the 4 Heavenly Kings, those are my 3 favorite. Not like the craziest fan of Sunny. Well, actually, no. Sunny's pretty beastly as well. But all he wants to be. Like, I think that was like his only moment where he became like the most deadliest of all. Like the most respect that he would get, especially from me. So, characters I don't like too much. Komatsu, yeah. Surprisingly, not like everybody else, I was not a big fan of Komatsu at the very beginning. Even though, yes, they did have a really strong bond, they did have a strong relationship, no homo, by the way, where, basically, he's the cook, and he's his partner, and that's how they have to work things out, as teammates and friends. So, that made sense. It was just the way that he would always act like either a much more pussier version of Krillin and Sakura combined together. So, I will admit that was one thing that didn't really, that kind of irked me a bit, the way Komatsu's character was. But he did grow up a lot more when the Cooking Islander comes around. Especially the milk knife, man. That shit was epic as hell. We had the milk knife, he's going to start like, in tears and snot, like, I'm your opponent. And I'm like, yo, they didn't do that in the anime, man. I really wanted the anime to do that, and they didn't do that. I was like, fuck, man, why? That would have been the best goddamn scene. That shit would have been epic. Not only that, the fucking, yeah, the demon. Yo, especially, oh man, the 3rd. I miss the 3rd Gourmet Demon, man. We really need to know about that in blue. But of course, we're not going to really see it anytime soon, at least we don't know of. But yeah, like I said, there was a lot of greatness, a lot of epic hype. But there is, some little bit of downsides to it, like the skipping of the areas. Komatsu, for me not being the biggest fan of his character, well, not too surprising, because there are some people who don't like him as much at first, but he does get a lot more better, and it becomes a very ridiculously overpowered cook. So yeah, definitely he does become extremely well better as time progresses. Throughout the rest of the series of Toriko, he does get a lot better in confidence. I think he started to man up more when it was in the gourmet world, more than like in the human world. At least that's according to my opinion. So, yeah. But other than that, those are just like little brushes of things that you can just wipe away. And of everything else, it was still really good. The comedy is actually really funny too. I love the comedy, especially when it comes to like some of the foods, like some of the ingredients they eat. Like their mouths will be like all fucking like this. Their eyelashes will fucking grow, and it's insane too. And it's actually really funny the way they interact. It's actually really hilarious How especially the way they eat at the dinner table, especially Toriko, how fast he eats and everything. And especially, it's not just him eating fast too. What I like about this too, it's not just his strong appetite. That's basically the premise of the show, is appetite. It's food, it's stuff for you and actually to survive. The difference is when you eat the food, it's not an ordinary food. You can actually get the food to level you up as a person, and make you strong, your gourmet cells stronger. So that's what I really love about the two, how food is the biggest concern and how it's actually effective in the series, and it works quite well. But at first though, I couldn't really handle most of it because there were some times where it's like too much food and it's like, you know, I gotta grab myself a snack or something to prepare myself. So it's like, yeah, that's just what I did. So yeah, so as a way to have food as its new objective for Shonen, it worked extremely well. And I gotta say, Mitsutoshi is a freaking genius. That's my opinion, man. He is a freaking genius. Love the man to death. Anyways, so that's pretty much, you know, what I think when it comes to, you know, some of the bad. So since I already talked about that. So now, like I said, the characters. Again, not a big fan of Komatsu. Most of the characters I liked. I think he was just the only one, at least according to my personal opinion, at first. But then he does get a lot more better. So that's just something you could just brush alongside too. So it's all good. Yeah. So when it comes to this, yeah. So when it comes to that, I already mentioned most about the bad. I already mentioned most about the characters, the manga, the art, and everything like that. So now what is there to talk about? Well, I don't really have nothing else much to say after that, other than that Toriko is still like one of my all-time favorite mangas. Like right now, it is just that too damn great. Too bad they could have had a really greatness epic anime, but of course that didn't really happen because Toei had to fuck something up. Hey, Toei's fucked up things in the past. So how the fuck can they fuck it up again? Hey, they just ruined one of the best arcs of all time. One of the best arcs, in my personal opinion. Yeah. So overall, even though I would place that at second, my second favorite arc, the Cooking Island arc, and of course number one would definitely have to be the number one for me will definitely be the finale. Number one, the finale to me is like my favorite arc in Toriko. My new number one favorite. Definitely this recent arc that just finished is definitely my new favorite arc. It really is. So yeah, that's basically it. So overall, when it comes to Toriko, it was such an incredible, awesome, epic ride of epic proportions. Oh, I forgot to mention about the music too. Wait, one more thing. The music. The OSTs, the music for the anime was spot on, really well done. I especially love the opening too. Like, both openings are really good. They actually get you pumped up. They get you ready to go. Sadly, I wish the rest of the anime could have done that. Just saying, Toei. Just saying. So, anyways, the openings also get you really excited. Even the endings too are actually really well done. Some of them I wasn't too big a fan of, but there were some that actually really stuck on you. Like ending 1, ending 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 not as much, but you know, you get what I mean. So, yeah. So when it comes to that though, that's also excuse me. The opening and endings. It's the OSTs in general are just really, really well done. So, yeah, overall, when it comes to Toriko, I definitely recommend this manga. Fuck the anime. I'm telling you right now, if you want a great experience, don't watch the anime. Please, please, I'm begging you right here, read the manga. I'm promoting this right now. Read the manga. Read the manga. It is a billion times better. Hopefully one day Toei or someone can learn to properly market Toriko to that audience. And then who knows, maybe it will rise on top one of these days, man. Just give it time, guys. Just give it time. And until then, that is basically it. I totally recommend Toriko manga to any manga fan out there who is a fan of shonen and food, especially, and world building. So I bow down my head to Mitsutoshi, and I do have this one final message. As I'm bowing my hat to you right now, Mitsutoshi, I pray for you and your family to have a very awesome and a very happy Thanksgiving. And also, I want to thank you for these years of just epicness, manliness, adventureness, etc., wrapped into one package. And I gotta say, man, it was one extremely hell of a ride for Toriko. And hey, as long as you actually keep this up, I mean, well, not keep this up since it's already over. Well, as long as you can find, well, no, actually, no, scratch that. As long as you do keep it up, meaning hopefully one of these days there could be an anime for it, which would be nice. Oh, sorry, did I fall asleep there for a second? Holy shit. Oh, wow, that was bad. Sorry about that. I was actually still bowing down my head and giving thanks to Misatoshi. Just thank you. You know, for me, it's been 3 years. But for you, it's been over 8.5. Just thank you. Just thank you, Misatoshi, for all your hard work, for everything that, you know, that you ever come. Especially if it was a hard time coming where Shonen Jump was hard to translate. Don't worry, you know. So yeah. So that's basically, you know, my final thoughts on, you know, Toriko in general. Amen, Misatoshi. ITADAKIMASU. So yeah, that's basically it. That is my overall actual point on why I love Toriko this much. And now you know why I love Toriko a lot. So that's basically it. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on if you really do agree with me, if you really love Toriko the manga, or you really just like the anime because, you know, for casual reasons, or just whatever. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on which one was better for you. And of course, the Treehouse Gang. I totally forgot about the fucking Treehouse Gang shit. Or, well, not Treehouse Gang, but what the hell am I saying? What am I saying? Shit, I'm spouting nonsense at this point. And I guess it's probably the turkey or something kicking in. Shit. But anyways, though, thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I, again, hope you guys have a very happy, also, most importantly, safe Thanksgiving. And that is it. Remember to always give thanks for the food. And remember to eat it with the one person or persons or whatever, etc. that actually will make them happy to eat around you as well. So that's just my final thoughts. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. So, yeah. Those are my overall thoughts. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Or if you don't agree with me that Toriko's not the, you know, it's not for you, then it's not for you. You know, it's your personal opinion. I can't change that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I am done again. So, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Itadakimasu, bitches. Wow, Itadakimasu, bitch. Damn, the final time I'm going to be saying that, man. Since now after we engaged around there. So, yeah. So, I don't really know exactly. Like, I mean, oh, of course I do know. Oh, wait. Wait. Hold on, what's that, guys? Like, really good times, bad times, I would always have Toriko on my side. Now that Toriko is over, I'm guessing this means that I will always forever have it, even if it's over. I always look back and say, yeah, that was awesome. So now, even if it's over, at least I still have something to look forward. Like, you know, I look back at it. When, you know, there were some rough times going on in the world, it's like, you know, hey, you know, I got Toriko hyped me up and everything, and, you know, it was pretty cool, you know. But like as I say, all great things must come to an end, even though they shouldn't have ended that quite soon. But regardless, it was still awesome, but regardless. Thank you, Mrs. Hoshi. Itadakimasu. And I wish you the best of luck, man. I really do mean it. I wish you the best of luck. In the future, not just next year, but mainly the future, that everything goes smoothly. I know you're having a gag manga in April, but maybe you'll announce more about Toriko later in the near future. One day. Let's up and pray. So then that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe as always. This is the Ninja Reviewer, signing out. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And that is it. I will see you guys sometime in the near future. If you want to check out my other videos for anime, manga, video games, etc., etc., unboxings as well, and many other things, then just subscribe, hit the like button, and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Bye bye.